Hi, I'm David Wilkinson, the Director of Centre I, and in this video I'm going to have a look at what the emergency services define as the difference between an emergency and a disaster for them. So what's the difference between an emergency and a disaster for the emergency services? An emergency to the emergency services is considered to be any event or potential event where there's a threat to life, property or the environment, and that it requires a focused and coordinated response to deal with it. So an emergency would be something like a serious accident or something like that. A disaster, on the other hand, is any event which brings the system to a crisis point because the emergency services themselves are overwhelmed by the crisis, and the situation itself significantly degrades the capacity of the community to recover. So the difference really between an emergency and a disaster from the emergency services point of view is whether they're overwhelmed or not, and whether or not the community's ability to be able to recover from the situation is considerably degraded. Now, there are a couple of answers to this particular question depending on the environment the question is asked in, and this is the first of 3 videos looking at the difference between emergencies and disasters. The other 2 videos are looking at the difference between emergency and disasters for businesses and corporations, and the third video will have a look at the difference between emergencies and disasters for individuals. And if you want any more information, go to centrei.org.